Hi everybody, it's Michelle, and today I'm going to show you the new lineup for the awesome planners that are in the shop right now for 2018-2019 academic year. I will start out by saying that there are two pretty big changes that I've made in the shop as far as the planners are concerned. The first is I have added a daily planner to the lineup, and the second is every one of the weekly planners plus the daily planner now comes with a Sunday start to the monthly calendar. So you can find either the Monday start or the Sunday start. All of the weekly planners right now come in the colors black and pink, and the daily planner at this point is only in black. I may be adding a pink version later. I am not sure. I still have the rest of the month to figure out whether or not I want to do that. But the weekly ones, which is the horizontal, vertical, hourly, those all right now come in black and pink. And the weekly and the daily planners all come with the same basic setup, but the weekly layout or the daily layout is different. So I'm going to show you, they all have they're set up the same way. They all have this basic welcome page, the overview for 2018 and 2019, these vertical months that cover the whole year in 2 pages or 2 layouts, which it's similar to like a Hobonichi style at the beginning of the book, where you can just go through and jot in things throughout the year and do a lot of forward planning on here. So that is begins in July and ends in June of 2019. And then the monthly spread. So here you can either get it with a Monday start or a Sunday start. So they all have the monthly spread, and then the weekly spread. And it runs this way through the end of the calendar. So it would be through the end of June that it would be set up this way. This is the horizontal. And in the back under the tab section, the first 5 tabs are all blank. You can set them up and put whatever you want in there. But behind tab 6, which you turn on the little note pen and go to tab 6, this is the bonus section, and they all have this. So back here you can get a blank today page, and you can put in the date and stick this in your planner wherever you may need it, and just to add pages in as you go. If you have a really busy day, add this in, and you can just jot down everything for this day right there. Then it has the weekly meal planning sheet, where it's Monday through Sunday here for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks, and then a shopping list on this side. A blank lined paper, a blank dot grid paper, blank graph paper, and then just a blank sheet. These are the ones I like to use, like when I'm doing a scrapbook spread. So the vertical, horizontal, weekly, and daily all have this back bonus section with all these extra pages in that you can just copy and paste into the planner wherever you may need them. You've gotten a peek at the horizontal page. So the entire horizontal planner is set up this way, and it starts on Monday here and goes through Sunday here. And I just put in the week number up here. You can jot in the dates if you want, or just do decorating as you please. And then down here is a notes section. So you got plenty of room for notes at the bottom. And I made sure to give enough room for each day. Each day has equal space on here. I like to keep my planners minimal because not everybody likes to do a lot of decorating. And you can just keep it minimal. But if you are one of those folks who loves to decorate your planners like me, then it's minimal to the point where you can make it however you want it. The formatting of the planner does not get in the way of your decoration. So this is the weekly setup in the horizontal style. This is the hourly setup, and you can see everything is fully dated, and each column has equal space. It runs from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. and there's room at the bottom here to keep notes, and then a column here on the side for more notes. This is the new daily setup. It's similar to the bonus page in the back, but everything is fully dated. July 1st, July 2nd. You put your schedule here, runs from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Your top 3 for the day. There's a little note section here where you can put additional tasks for the day, and then an entire blank space over here to write in notes or whatever you need to keep for your day here. And it's all dot grid paper. Up here is the days of the week, so you can just highlight or circle what day of the week it is for you. And this is the vertical planner. It is set up very similar to the way an Erin Condren is, or a Happy Planner. You have your 3 sections for each day. They're all equal space, and then you have a column on the right-hand side to keep extra notes or a task list for the week. Everything is fully dated. I do have a version of this in the shop that is undated, so you can start that at any time. So it looks just like this, with the days of the week up here, just no dates, and the months also have no dates, so you can just fill that in and start it whenever you please. I actually think I'm going to switch over to using this format come June. I currently use the hourly planner, but I think I'm going to switch to the vertical for at least the last half of the year. That is my plan at this point. So that is all the new planners that are in the shop. The formats for the weeks or the day is different, but everything else in the planner is the same. I try to keep it all consistent. They all have the same bonus section, so you can have all those extra pages. Something to know about my planners is that when I do a release, I usually add in a bonus month. So for this release, which the academic year usually runs from July through the end of June of the next year, but I'm impatient and I don't like to wait, so I add in the bonus month of June. I did the same thing with the last release of the 2018 planners. I started them in December. And so this planner, all of the weekly planners plus the daily planner, all start in June. So they all begin June 1st, and you can start a month early. Now this one here is the new teacher planner, and I released this last summer also, so it's only released during the summer for the academic year. And it's almost exactly the same setup with the yearly overview, the months, but then we get, these months are all concurrent. They all run together here, just like a regular monthly calendar. The difference is here in the tabs. You have lessons, grades, students, testing, school, and notes at the back. And the notes section is very similar. There's an extra lesson planning sheet, there's an extra grading sheet, lined paper, dot grid paper, graph paper, and blank paper. So when you get into the tabs, you have this whole section for lesson plans, and you can put in the week number. So this starts whenever your school, all schools are different, so you just put in the week number there, and there's the line for the subjects at the top: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So you can just do your lesson plans out on this format here. And then the notes section here, and there's plenty of them here. I think I put in enough for the school year, sorry, and I believe there's 33, and most school years run 32 weeks, and there is the extra one if you need it that you can stick in there. And then we move on to the grade book. So it has a grade book in here also, where if you choose to keep track of grading your grading system in here, you can do that right here. And then it has a student tab where you can keep notes on students. Testing, I did leave this blank because all school districts are different as far as their testing requirements are, and you can add that information in there. And then school is just to keep information on your particular school. And then that's the notes section. So this is the new teacher planner. Right now it only comes in black. If anybody's interested in a pink one also, I can certainly do that. It would just take me a little more time. Just let me know down below in the comments. Another new addition to the shop during this release is my recipe binder. Now it's a basic recipe binder. I have it sectioned out into appetizers, sides, main dish, desserts, drinks, and notes at the back. And it is a just simple one-page recipes. I found myself collecting recipes in books and on sticky notes and just all over the place. And I have a tendency to watch a lot of YouTube videos on cooking, and I have switched over to a keto diet, ketogenic diet. And I need somewhere to keep track of all of those amazing recipes. And I like to try them out, and they either make the cut or they don't. And this is a good way for me to write it out here. And if they don't make the cut, I will just erase it out of here. So it's real simple. I had released one of these inserts into the shop, and it's the same as that. It's just I put together a whole book where you can keep it organized according to what type of dishes it is. So you put in the name of the recipe, the ingredients, the instructions, any notes you have, and you can jot a photo of the finished dish right here. So this is what I am going to use to try to keep track of all of these new recipes that I am finding online and testing out. Well, that's a look at the new planners that have been released into the shop, and you can find them at everydayawesometv.com. There is a link below down in the description to the planner shop. Plus, there should be a link on the end card where you can just click over and go to the shop and check them out there. There are pictures of all of this there and more explanation as far as what's actually included into the planner over there. And don't forget that if you sign up with my crew, and you can get a $5 off discount on your first purchase. So if you have any questions about any of these planners, just put it below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. You guys have a great day, and I will see you next time.